All right, all right, all right. What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up, YouTube boxing family? It is K right here. I'm back with another good video. Um, yeah, I'm doing a fight call live of Danny Garcia versus Jose Benavidez Jr. So yeah, if you guys want to hop right into the panel, please hop in. The link is right here for anybody that wants to, well, I'm not gonna post. I'm not gonna show about the fight because I can't do that. But I will be calling it live directly. Danny Garcia is being called up, with his name. Both fighters are inside that ring. DSG, let's get it. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, Danny. Danny, baby, Danny. Oh my god, this is gonna be a good ass fight, man. This is gonna be an electric effing fight. But yeah, both guys are at the center, about to touch this up. Here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be a war. This is gonna be a effing war. But yeah, I am super duper hype right now, man. I am really hyped. Danny Garcia looks extremely built in shape right now. Jose Benavidez, he looks extremely good in shape. This is probably not going to go the distance, but this is going to be a very, very good electric fight. Here we go, round one. Both guys coming out. Danny just taking his time. Both guys just pity patty, just doing like a little feel out round. Oh, Danny landed some really good body shots. Landed a decent left jab. Jose Benavidez Jr. He's just taking his time. He actually does look a little bit bigger than Danny, but I don't really think so. I think Danny looks like the more stronger, and he actually looks more athletically gifted than Jose. But yeah, this is actually a really interesting fight. Danny's just taking his time right now. This is really like more of just like a feel out round. Danny landed like a pretty good 1-2 earlier. Both guys just coming at it, taking their time. Jose tried landing like a good decent right. Didn't really connect all the way through. Pretty good fight so far. Danny landed some good body work. Oh, Danny almost landed that left hook. Pretty good, decent fight. Danny just taking his time, and Jose, he's just getting. Oh my God, Danny just landed a good 1-2, combination to the body. Jose Benavidez, looking very timid and very limited. He's not really doing much. Jose's just getting hit with body shots. Probably not a good idea. Jose's not able to land his shots on Danny. Danny's actually moving around the ring, which is interesting. They're both back at the center. Oh, Jose landed a good, decent right on Danny. And Danny, he just kind of ate that. Just said, oh, okay, whatever. Danny just taking his time. Pity patting his jab to the body. Very smart out of Danny. Oh, Danny almost landed like a good right hook to Jose, but it got blocked. Yeah, Jose's not really looking too sharp. Danny's looking pretty decent. Good little decent round. 1 minute left in round one. Danny's just taking his time. He's moving like around around the ring, which is smart. Jose's not able to land his shots. Oh, and good decent 1-2 combination by Jose Benavidez. And Danny, he's just taking his time, just being careful, picking his shots very, very accurately. Both guys are just very hesitant right now. Oh, and Danny landed a pretty good, decent right onto Jose's chin. Jose took the shot very well. Pretty good, decent round by Danny Garcia. Danny's looking, actually pretty good. No wrinkles yet, out of this fight. Good, decent, 1-2 body shot by Danny Garcia. And Jose Benavidez, he's just going back to his, regular old ways. He's not really moving around much in the ring. He's just trying to walk Danny down to a big shot, and it's not working. He just missed a really, wild ass left hook. And yeah, that was it for round one. Yeah, but this is a pretty good fight. Just figured that I go live for it, cover it. But yeah, man, this is actually a very interesting fight. Yeah, but this is a pretty good fight. Wait, hold on. Sorry. But yeah, if you guys want to join in up on the panel, please hop on. Feel free. And yeah, I am more than welcome to put people on. That's unless if you're actually like like a like if you're not like a troll, but um, either way, we're almost heading into round number two, and everything should be set up pretty soon. But yeah, round two is about to start. Danny Garcia actually looks a lot better coming from the Errol Spence loss. He doesn't look gunshot or gun shy. This is a pretty good, decent fight. Here we go, round two. Both guys just pity patting. Once again, Danny's actually fighting. A lot smarter compared to the Errol Spence fight. Danny Garcia just landed a good, decent right hook to the body on Jose. Jose Benavidez is actually taking his time a lot. With these shots, not like not looking too good on his behalf. Danny's looking more active. Jose's really trying to find that big shot to think that he's gonna hurt Danny. Danny's moving around the ring very, very smart, but he's only doing it in certain occasions where Jose's throwing wild shots. But Jose just tried to land a big ass right hand in which Danny slipped it. Uh, Good decent exchange from Jose Benavidez. Most of his shots are not really landing. Danny's just kind of like letting those shots let most of those shots try to slip and slide. But yeah, decent exchanges from Danny Garcia, and yeah, nothing really new here. It's just pretty much more like a feel out round, for these guys. But decent exchange. Danny's just taking his time. He's not really landing anything flush yet. But yeah, Jose Benavidez, he just landed like a good decent one too on Danny. But Danny, he just went back to his bearings. He's doubling up his jab a little bit. He just did it just a couple seconds ago. Both guys are just kind of taking their time, keeping everything at bay. And yeah, Danny's just trying to land that good right hook, which that staggered, Benavidez a little bit. And yeah, Danny's just taking his time. He's just keeping this fight very competitive to the mid range. And Danny, he's doing a very good job. But Jose, he's trying to lure himself right into the pocket so he could try hitting Danny. And good right hook by Jose Benavidez. Danny took that shot very, very well. His punch resistance, is amazing. Danny Garcia is not really doing much. He's just kind of stepping backwards. Jose Benavidez, he just landed a good right hook, leading to a left hook combination. Oh, and Danny Garcia, countered him. Oh shit. Okay. All right, Danny's looking a little bit staggered. He's doubling up his jab once again. Jose, he's just trying to go back to square one, try to find that big shot to open up Danny up. But nothing's really working for Jose. He's not really landing flush. He's landing a lot of semi punches on Danny. So round two, I'm gonna have to give it to Jose Benavidez. He did decent in round two, but Danny needs to start letting his hands go. And wow, okay, Jose tried to hit after the bell in a wild exchange, but yeah, man, that's just weird, man. But yeah, look, I'm seeing David Benavidez here talking to Jim Gray. But yeah, man, I don't really know how I would try to score this fight. But I think either way, Danny could very well be winning. Well, actually, no. I think at this point it's tied up. It's tied up. I don't want to give Danny round two. I think round two is a Benavidez round. But yeah, that's a decent round two from Jose. He looks a little bit shaky himself. He's not really doing anything good. But yeah, decent round. Here we go, round three. This is actually a very good competitive round or a competitive fight. But Danny Garcia, he's going back to his square one. He's trying to move around the ring, but he's just landing these little one jabs here and there. He's trying to double up a little bit more. Jose Benavidez is trying to use his height and reach, but I don't think that's really working on his behalf. Danny's trying to take everything away from him. And Danny, he's just kind of staggering himself. He's kind of fighting very very limited. Danny is trying to take his time, trying to find a good combination punch to hit Benavidez with. Danny's doing a good job moving, moving around the ring. And Benavidez, he's just taking his time. Oh, and he just hit Danny with a good, decent body shot. And Danny, he just got hit with a crazy ass fucking 1-2 combination by Jose Benavidez. Yeah, Benavidez, he is looking a lot better from his last fight. Danny's just basically smirking him. And yeah, man, this is definitely not looking good. Oh, Danny Garcia just hit Benavidez with a good ass fucking right hook. Oh man, this is a good ass fight. This is a great electric fight. Both of these guys are definitely wanting to bang. But Danny, he's just taking his time. Benavidez, he's just kind of laughing at Danny, thinking like, "Nah, man, like you're not hurting me." But now, like I think those punches are hurting him. I think Danny's just trying to find his range and get into his rhythm. But he's going back to doubling up his jab. Both guys are just taking their time. This fight is probably not going to go the distance because Jose, he's looking a lot slower now, heading into round three or fighting in round three, heading into round four. We got 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the clock, and Danny Garcia. Oh, he tried landing a signature left hook on Jose. Didn't look like that it landed. Jose's just kind of taking his time right now. Oh, and it kind of looks like Danny Garcia is actually cut on his left. Oh shit, he actually could be cut on his fucking left eye. God damn. Danny Garcia. Oh man, this might not be good. I could be wrong, but it might not be good. But Danny, he's actually doing a good job just landing, little jabs to the body, trying to keep himself out of what the distance or out of the distance of getting hit. He's landing some good decent combination punches to the body and to the head, keeping himself active in these rounds, so therefore he could score points. I think round three, looks like to be a Danny Garcia round. He's doing a good, decent job keeping this fight competitive. He's not making the fight less competitive. And Jose Benavidez tried to land a good right hook that ended up missing onto Danny Garcia. And there we go. Round three is officially over. Yeah, so Showtime, they actually did a bad job, on their part, saying that there was like a minute left in which, I guess that the round's over now. So, but yeah, David Benavidez, he's sitting on the sidelines. And yeah, this is a good fight, man. This is a very good competitive fight. Danny Garcia, he's looking a little bit shaky. He's not performing like the way he wanted to be, but I think he's just trying to get back into his rhythm. He's definitely hurting Jose Benavidez. I don't think Benavidez is really hurting Danny. He's landing some good decent shots here and there, but Danny has one step, advantage over him and just getting those proper shots off. So I think Danny's in the right mindset of being successful. But this fight definitely looks like to be a Danny Garcia round. So I'm probably gonna score that 2-1. Yeah, 2-1, 2-1 Danny Garcia out of 3 rounds. Here we go, round four. Jose Benavidez is not looking too good. He tends to slow down, as the rounds go on. But Danny Garcia, he's looking pretty sharp, pretty decent. He's trying to land a good shot on Jose, but Jose does have good punch resistance. Well, I wouldn't say everything, but he's definitely looking a lot more fresher at 154. But he's not looking like the best. So I don't know how he's going to respond when Danny actually hits him with a big shot. But it seems like Danny's punches are hurting Jose Benavidez. But round four is pretty much just like a little pity patting, pot shot round. They're just trying to find, some little shots here and there to try to tag each other. Danny's just taking everything very, very slow. He's not trying to rush anything with his shots. This is actually a very, very good competitive round four. Both guys are just kind of using light jabs here and there, but Danny looks to be like the more active fighter in this round. But I don't know how this round would be scored. This could very well be like a draw round. I don't see any much separation in the skill set. I think Danny's just trying to find that good shot, and Jose just tried to land a good ass right hand, in which that missed once again. But Danny Garcia, he's just going back to a square one, trying to move around the ring, try to keep it to the center while he's moving. But he's just going back to his old tricks. Just keep it on the inside when he could hurt Jose Benavidez. But Benavidez, he's not really winning much of these exchanges. Danny Garcia just landed like a good, decent 1-2 combination. Benavidez is just slowly walking up to Danny, thinking that he could hurt him, but he's really not landing anything in the process. He's moving very slow. Oh, Danny just tried to land a good ass fucking right hook to his face, and Danny, barely connected. But Danny, he's looking a little bit wobbly. I think he's just trying to take his time. Benavidez tried to land a good, decent right, and now he's trying to tee off on Danny, but it's not really looking too good. But Danny, he's actually looking very active in this round, trying to get back into his rhythm. But Benavidez, he's not really gaining much, success in this round. He really thinks he's gonna win this round just by landing like a big shot, and then that helps him win. But Garcia is looking really, really sharp in this round. He's getting into his rhythm, using that little 1-2 to the body, or 1-1 double up jab or triple jab, however you want to see it. But great body work by Danny Garcia. He's keeping himself active to help these rounds favor him, but he's definitely moving around the ring, which is very rare from a Danny Garcia, coming off of a 2-year layoff, from the Errol Spence, defeat. But yeah, for some weird reason, Danny Garcia is actually moving around the ring, and I don't know if this is actually him getting better from the Errol Spence fight, but Danny Garcia is actually moving around the ring. So that's something that we haven't seen out of a Danny Garcia in the past. But that is a very good attribute that Danny is actually working on. But round 4, I would give that to Danny Garcia. He actually did a very good job trying to keep his jab active. But Jose Benavidez was trying so hard to land a good counter, and he managed to gain success of hitting the right, the counter right hook to Danny's face, but Danny took the shot pretty well, and Danny doesn't look staggered. He doesn't look hurt at all. But Danny Garcia got great punch resistance. But here we are, round 5. Out of 5 rounds, I'm probably gonna have to say this is probably the Danny Garcia show. I'm only scoring it 4 rounds to 1. I don't think Jose Benavidez is really doing enough in these rounds. But if he can make a comeback in this round, then I don't know how that's going to work out. I think Danny just has Jose's timing down. He's doing a good job just keeping himself active with that 1-2. Looking a little bit decent, with the shots. Danny's really trying to find that right opportunity to hurt Jose Benavidez. Oh, and Jose Benavidez tried hitting Danny with a good, decent shot. Oh, and Danny's trying to showboat a little bit. Oh, and Jose Benavidez tried hitting him with a good, decent right hook once again. Danny's moving very well in this fight. This is very shocking. Danny's actually moving, but on top of that, he's picking his shots at a great time to actually hurt Jose. But I think this is a good, decent style matchup for Danny. Danny knows that, in a real, actual, pure boxing style matchup, this would be a lot more competitive with the Tony Harrison or Erickson Lubin, to say the least. But Danny's fighting very, very well. Jose Benavidez is really trying to find this signature right hook punch that he's trying to land, but it's not working. Danny Garcia is just going back to square one, keeping his jab active. He's really making this fight look like a lot more easier than for what we wanted this fight to be. And I was actually thinking Danny was going to wipe out Jose Benavidez, but not really. But Danny's just doubling up his jab to the body, to the head. It's like, this is actually a good style that Danny has. Yeah, but this is actually great improvements. Oh, Danny just landed a good, decent right hook to Jose's face. Jose's looking a little bit staggered. He's not even landing anything flush. Danny's moving around the ring. He's doing everything correctly. Jose's really trying to be dirty in this fight, hold Danny's head down, and Danny's just trying to be Danny tried kicking Jose to the He tried hit kicking Jose to the leg. Oh my god, yo man, like we got Steve Willis in the house. Oh my god, here we go, man. Here we go. Yo, we got Steve Willis in the house. Let's go. Yeah, Steve Willis. We got that short little black man that's refereeing the fight. This is gonna be a good night, man. But yeah, Danny Garcia, he's looking on fire, throwing that little 1-2. Jose Benavidez is actually trying to make a good, tough comeback, but it's not working for him, man. Jose's really trying to find that one big shot, and Danny's just throwing some good ass combinations on Jose. And here we go at the end of round 5. Jose is frustrated as a mother effer. But yo, here we go. We got Jerron Boots Ennis' family, Bozy. We got Arislande Lara. We got Jamal James. We got Cordell Booker. Tony Superbad Harrison watching this fight at the Barclays Center. What a good night, man. I wish I was there at the fight. There's my brother, Mr. Jerron Boots Ennis, at the fight with his father. Yo, Philadelphia is in the building for Danny Garcia, man. Oh my God, the brotherhood is real in New York City. But yeah, we got Cool Boy Steph in the building. We got your Dennis Ugas in the building. Salute to you, Ugas. Yeah, no hard feelings, but I'll explain that in another video. We got David Benavidez with his little son there. Yeah, salute to the Mexican monster. Oh, nice. We got Raekwon in the building, Tracy Morgan. Man, we got all the celebrities in here, man. Brooklyn is popping. And here I am sitting here in Albany, New York, calling the fight. But here we go, round 6, man. Yeah, I don't know if Jose really won that round. I'm probably gonna stick to my square. It's probably 5-1 at this point. But Danny, he's keeping this fight extremely competitive. This is actually a very, very good fight from Danny Garcia. Very interesting style matchup. Very fun. Oh my God, yo, Danny Garcia is actually looking a little bit shaky, but I don't know. I think he's just trying to take his time now. He's looking a little bit slower, but he's really not. He's actually moving more. He's actually going back to his square one tactics that he did back at 140. But Danny, he's moving his head a lot more consistently. But Jose, he's really trying to find this one big shot that he thinks that's going to save him in this fight. But Danny's just outboxing him. He's making this fight look very, very simple. But I don't know how this is going to work because he really needs to push Jose off with those hard body shots. But Danny, he's just doing a good job keeping this fight very active to the center. And this is actually a very, very good fight. Danny Garcia is actually performing extremely well. Jose, he's not looking too good. He's missing a lot of these shots. He's really thinking he's going to knock out Danny Garcia. But Garcia is really just doubling up his jab, hard countering him with those crazy-ass rights. Yeah, this fight is definitely not going the distance if Jose keeps getting hit, with the same repetitive shots over and over. His defense is now getting sloppy. Jose is definitely looking tired just by looking at his body language. But this is a good, decent fight. Danny's just taking this fight to storm, man. This is like Danny Garcia versus Lucas Matisse part 2. But this is a good, decent brawler style matchup. Good classical Mexico versus Puerto Rico matchup. Oh, Danny Garcia landed a good 1-2 on Jose Benavidez. A good ass 1-2. Yeah, let's go, Danny. Danny is on point today, man. Yo, Danny might do some damage. He might do some damage. He is looking good at 154. But yo, Jose is really trying to find a good shot to hurt Danny, but it's not working, man. Danny Garcia is literally on flames. Not looking superiorly good, but he's definitely looking a lot better from the Errol Spence fight. But Danny Garcia, he's going back to his square one. He's keeping his jab active. He's letting his hands go a lot more. This is actually a better version of Danny Garcia from the Errol Spence fight, hands down. But that was it for round 6, and here we go. We got Tony Harrison in the building talking about the Danny Garcia fight. I'm pretty sure he wants to fight Danny next. I actually want to mind this fight. I think Danny Garcia versus Tony Harrison, if Danny is victorious tonight, would be the best fight best fight in the 100. In the 154-pound division. But it definitely looks like Danny Garcia is taking over. This is actually a very good, tough, competitive fight. At 34 years old, Danny Garcia is actually competing at the high level, and I'm very proud of Danny Garcia because Danny Garcia is showing that you don't need to be super young in the game, and you got to get out by like your mid 30s. But congratulations to Danny. He is back. I think that 2 year layoff really benefited him. But here we go, round seven. I don't know if I give that round to Jose Benavidez once again. He got outboxed. He's not landing enough. He's really showing more vulnerability in his lack of skill set to actually win rounds. But at this point, I'm probably giving it 6-1 Garcia. But Jose Benavidez, he's still trying to find these wild ass shots to try to land on Danny Garcia so he can knock him out, but it's not working. Danny Garcia is actually doing very good, keeping his jab active once again, and then he's moving around the ring tremendously. But yeah, according to Steve Farhood, he has it 6-0. I have it at least 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. Yeah, at least 5-1. Out of 6 rounds, yeah, 5-1. But yeah, Danny's doing a very good job. He really needs to just take his time now at this point. Don't try to punch yourself out. Even though that this is 154, it's like 147. You have to have a chin, but you also have to keep your stamina up because the punches are going to get heavier in the later rounds. But Danny has a great, he has a great gas tank. He doesn't he doesn't gas out. He really does a good job keeping himself very very active, and he doesn't let his emotions take over in the fight. But Danny, he is just keeping this fight very 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 competitive, keeping it to the center, using great boxing fundamentals, loading up on his jab when he needs to, countering with the good right hook. I think what Danny's trying to do, he's trying to lure Jose into that left hook. And if he could hurt Jose, he could very well stop him. But it seems like that Jose, he has a good chin himself, knowing that the Terrence Crawford defeat really changed something out of him. But Jose's not going in with with those crazy ass shots. But yeah, Danny's just making this fight look very normal. He's making this fight look very very easy. But Jose's not able to do what he's supposed to do. Yeah, this fight is definitely not looking as competitive. But Jose Benavidez, he's getting outboxed, man. He is not doing the things that these weird Jose Benavidez fans were trying to say. Oh, he's gonna knock out Danny Garcia. He's not knocking out shit. He's looking confused. Danny's outboxing him with the good 1-2 and the body shot work. Danny is looking very active, and once again, Danny is landing tremendous combinations, and that's the end of round 7. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that once again a 6-1, 6-1. Danny Garcia. I don't see this fight being a Jose Benavidez round, but I don't know, man. I don't see this fight being competitive. I think Danny is showing why he is a two-division world champion in his own in his own respective right. But yeah, Jose is not looking too good. He's getting hit with some good clean shots, but the shots are not hurting Jose. But I think they are hurting him. It's just that how many of those punches can he take before he actually gets tagged with something huge? And I think with Danny's power, we could all agree that Danny has tremendous good power, but rating it from the severity of how much he needs to throw to actually knock you out, I think Danny is more of a boxer puncher, or he's just a bona fide brawler inside puncher fighter. If that makes sense for any of you guys that are big into the sport. I think Danny Garcia, he has power, but his power is not like a one shot knockout Deontay Wilder power. it's like it's a step on yeah, it's a step under Gervonta Davis's power, but his power is actually more nominal in the sense of very similar to Errol Spence, but the difference is that Danny Garcia, he has to load up on the shot that he's trying to knock you out with. But Danny's looking really, really good here in round 8. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. Oh, and Danny got hit. Danny got hit with like a decent left hook by Jose. Jose's not really doing much, man. He's really trying to focus on his power shots, but he's not loading up with a good jab. Danny's just making this fight look too easy, man. He's slipping most of these punches. He doesn't look hurt, not one bit. Danny's using a lot of good body work, and yeah, this is a decent fight. This is a tremendous victory if Danny Garcia wins tonight. But yeah, Jose Benavidez, he's making this fight look really, really difficult. But then on top of that, he's not he's not a good boxer. He doesn't have boxing skills, which I think it's mainly because either one, he got shot in the legs, so he's not able to use his legs as much, or two, he's just abandoned his boxing ability and he can't land as much as he wants to. But here we go. They're just tagging each other inside of the pocket. Danny's looking a lot more active in the pocket. Jose's landing some decent shots here and there, but Danny's landing the more accurate, precise shots. This fight is definitely not looking good for Jose. Jose's not really landing flush, not on every single exchange, but he's semi landing on Danny Garcia. Danny's just going back to he's going back to square one, just moving around the ring, keeping this fight very, very active to the center, doing a very, very good job right now. But Danny Garcia, he's just trying to find those body shots. Just go back to the square one. Break the tree down to the body. But yeah, Danny Garcia is literally using great body work on Jose Benavidez. But Benavidez, he's definitely looking tired. He's looking very discredited. He does not look like he's going to be in there for any much longer. But then again, Danny's just taking his time, man. He's fighting extremely well, and that was another great round by Danny Garcia. I don't know if I could really give round 8 to Jose Benavidez. People may think I'm biased, but this is not being biased. This is actually me being truthful. I don't think Jose Benavidez is actually doing his thing. I don't think your beloved Mexican warrior is going to be making damage. But I don't think Danny Garcia is fighting his greatest either. This is a 2-year layoff, Danny Garcia. Imagine a Danny Garcia that came back from the Errol Spence loss, took at least a year off to get back into the struggle, get back into the swing of things, and then boom, he would have been making noise at 154, but still, I don't know, man. I really don't know. So, I mean, I think this is more of like a Danny Garcia fight. This is a Danny Garcia fight that is Danny Garcia's rounds. But I have an 8-1. I don't give Jose Benavidez really any of those rounds, out of like the 8 that Danny won to him. But Jose Benavidez, he's really trying to find this one big shot to hurt Danny. He just landed a good, decent left hook on Danny. Danny's just really taking his time in this fight. He's really making this fight look a lot easier than expected. But yeah, he's just going back to his basics, man. He's literally like looking pretty flame right now. But Danny Garcia is just making this fight look a lot more competitive to an outside boxing match. Jose landed some decent shots to Danny Garcia. But yeah, decent fight right now, man. Very, very good, decent fight right now. But yeah, please like and please share this video for anybody watching. And yeah, man, this is gonna be a very, very good, fight breakdown for tomorrow. But yeah, Dana Garcia is looking very sharp. He's making this fight look a lot more competitive than it was not expected to be. But Jose Benavidez just landed a good, decent 1-2 combination on Danny. He's trying to find a lot of wild punches that he can land on Danny, but it's not working. Danny's just taking his time, making this fight look very easy. He's dodging a lot of these shots. He's moving his head. Jose Benavidez just landed a good, decent right on Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia got a little bit staggered. He's moving his head more, but Danny's looking really really good. He's keeping his composure. He's fighting relaxed. He's not fighting with any undisciplined behaviors. But yeah, round nine could be a Jose Benavidez round. I'm not too sure. I am not too sure. But yeah, this is actually a very very good fight, man. This is a very very good fight. I don't know how I would ever see this fight not going the distance, but if this fight does go the distance, then I think Garcia is going to win a 11 rounds, to one decision. But round 9 could be a Jose Benavidez round. I'm not too sure. Round 9 could be like a swing round, but to give the benefit of the doubt, I would give it to Jose. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Yeah, good body work by Danny Garcia. Yeah, but good, decent fight right now, man. Good, decent fight right now. Yeah, but I think it's either 9 rounds to 1 or 8 rounds to 2. If you want to be generous by giving it to Jose Benavidez. Yeah, right now I'm watching the UFC fight, and Brandon Moreno, he's fighting Kara France, and yeah, this fight is definitely looking very competitive right now. But I can't wait to see Amanda Nunez and Juliana Pena. That's going to be a good fight to watch. I'll be doing like a fight, like a post fight live for that one. But here we go, round 10, guys. Very very good competitive fight by Danny Garcia. Jose Benavidez Jr. is just looking very timid. He's not looking really active enough, with his shots. He's really trying to land this big shot that's really not going to happen for Danny. But Danny's just going back to his square one, keeping his keeping his 1-2 very active. Um, Jose's just kind of keeping himself up in the high guard, not really doing much to actually win the fight. And yeah, this is kind of like a I don't know. I think this is more like a Danny Garcia show. Jose's not really doing much to really gain that much, in rounds. But Danny, he's making the fight very competitive, and he's just going back to his square one. He's really doing a good job by slipping these punches a lot. He's not keeping himself, at the center with Jose. He's moving his head. He's keeping himself active to score points. And Danny's really landing, the more cleaner, effective, devastating shots. Jose is really trying to showboat a lot in this fight. He's not really doing much to really win, and he's kind of looking very, very timid. But yeah, this is more like a little bit of a cool down round. Both of these guys aren't really doing much to really create enough separation in their game, and it doesn't really look very promising for Jose to really win a round. But Danny is doing a good decent round. Jose landed a good decent right counter to Danny's face, and yeah, Danny's keeping his hands down. I don't like the fact that he's doing that. He landed a good decent body shot. and Jose, he ate the shot well. But yeah, this is a good, decent fight. Danny, Danny's just taking his time. He's just pumping out that jab, effectively and educated manner. But decent oppositional performance by Danny Garcia. But Danny's landing a good, decent 1-2 on Jose. And yeah, we're heading into the end of round 10. Yeah, I probably give it like a Danny Garcia round, man. Not much to really do in these rounds, but yeah, Danny Garcia is doing his thing, man. He's really actively being aggressive in these rounds, especially in the championship rounds, and he's definitely winning the exchanges if you want to be more, exact. But yeah, we got the UFC champion in the building at the other, sport for MMA. Brandon Moreno and Kara France, they just ended their fight, and Moreno, he got pieced up really really bad. I don't think he actually won this fight against Kara France, but it looks like Kara France, you know, he could very well, lose this fight. But I'm not too sure if Brandon Moreno, actually went the full distance with him. I saw that he landed like a kick to his balls, and then he started, flurrying his punches on the ground and pound. But oh wait, oh, Brandon actually stopped him. Okay, Brandon actually stopped Kara France. Damn, that is insane. Oh, actually, no, he did not land a kick to to Kara France's balls. He just landed it right to the body, and Kara France, he got brutally stopped. So yeah, good job, Brandon Moreno. I knew that Brandon Moreno is a beast. Yo, he's a beast, man. I fucking love Brandon, man. But so salute to Brandon Moreno, man. But back to this fight. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. Danny Garcia is looking very, very sharp. This fight is actually looking a lot more promising for Danny. Definitely giving this fight, definitely a 9 rounds to 2 fight for Danny Garcia. But yeah, this is a very easy fight to score. I don't see this fight being any different from what Steve Farhad said. Obviously, like, I'm not believing in Steve Farhad, but on my card, I'm having a 9 rounds to 2 for Danny Garcia. But yeah, man, this is very interesting. But I don't know, what's gonna really be, the like the the keys to victory for Jose to win. Jose's not really doing much to really make any damage. Danny's just figured him out already. Danny's keeping this fight to the center. He knew from the very beginning, going 12 rounds with Jose Benavidez means that you have to move in the ring. And Danny is doing a good job. He just ate a good, decent 1-2 by Jose Benavidez. Benavidez is not hurting Danny Garcia. People are really thinking Benavidez has the ability to knock him out, but Danny Garcia is not going to get knocked out. I don't see him getting knocked out by any top killers at 154. He has a very good bona fide, you know, iron chin. So Danny's doing a good job keeping this fight active. Jose just kind of grazed him with like a good, decent right. He's not landing much. His shots aren't really hurting Danny. Danny's keeping this fight really, really educated to the center. But Jose, he's just trying to showboat, trying to think that he's winning this fight, and he's not doing much. He's just making this fight look a lot less competitive. And Danny, he's just outboxing him, using that little triple jab combination, 1-2, move around the ring, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, Muhammad Ali, aya aya. Yeah, but Danny's looking like a true, he's looking like a true bona fide ninja warrior. But yeah, Danny Garcia is back. He's back, man. He he could very well become a demon king in the sport, man. But yeah, here we go. We have the Garcia family in the stands. So Danny's doing a good job, man. Danny's making some big boy noise, man. But salute to the Garcias, man. The Garcia family is very very successful. But who knows? We could very well see this fight, be 10 rounds to 2, Danny Garcia. But at this point, I have it 9 rounds to 2. Out of like 11 rounds. So I don't know, but yeah, we have Brandon Moreno calling out the champion Dos Santos. He just walked into the ring, and he got his belt. Walking to the ring, and both of these guys are, yeah, they are just primed and ready. I can't wait to see the rematch, and I think Alejandro Dos Santos, he's gonna get defeated by Brandon Moreno in a third fight. But yeah, I can't wait for that card to be set, for the UFC. Yeah, UFC fighters, they need to get paid more, man. Fuck that shit, man. UFC would be balling out just like boxing, but Dana White is just fucking stupid, on a financial scale. But yeah, 9 rounds to 2 at this point. I don't see Danny. I don't see Danny really losing that many rounds, man. Danny's moving his head. He's making this fight look very, very easy, man. This is a new and improved Danny Garcia, man. Danny Garcia should have been did this at 147, man. He should have been did this at 147. Like, look how elusive Danny is fighting. He's fighting like a better version of himself at 140. But Danny Garcia is just making this fight look way too easy right now. Danny just needs to keep himself, out of at the center when he gets hit with that right. But Danny's defense is decent. He's not doing anything stupid. He's actually making this fight very competitive. And Danny's taunting at Jose. Yeah, he's sticking out his tongue to Jose Benavidez. He's like, ah. Yeah, but this is a good fight, man. This is competitive. 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Wow, this is a great debut for the 154-pound Danny Garcia. 1 minute and 12 seconds left on the clock. Danny Garcia is just outboxing the crap out of Jose Benavidez. Oh my God, Jose Benavidez, he's complaining to Danny. He's like, why you running, man? Why you running? This is called boxing. This ain't called knockouts. Jose Benavidez is getting outboxed. Danny's doing a great job making this fight extremely easy. Honestly, Danny barely even got touched up in this fight. This is a very great fight. Oh my God, this is like Danny Garcia at 140 with a better, like literally with a better fundamentalist skill. Like like seriously, if we saw this at 147 and 140, Danny Garcia would have given everybody problems in those weight classes. But this is a way better Danny Garcia. Oh my God, Danny's actually moving in the ring. He's letting his hands go. Oh, here we go. Danny's waving up that little, Ali shuffle. Yeah, waving up his hand to the air. Yeah, let's go, Danny. Both guys just keeping the fight competitive. Yeah, yeah. Let's go, Danny. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Rolly's in there cheering on Danny. While his family's at the fight. Yeah, but salute to Jose Benavidez, man. Much love to the Benavidez family. Salute to Danny Garcia, and salute to all the Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, man. I fucking love every single one of y'all, bro. Um, but yeah, man, what a great ass fight, man. That was a barn burner, bro. I wanna see a rematch between these guys. But honestly, man, Danny Garcia is a fucking beast, bro. Danny Garcia really, Danny Garcia made me support him even more, man. But honestly, man, I've been wanted to see this from Danny Garcia in a long time, and this is a way better performance than I actually expected it to be. And Danny actually did a good job. He really facilitated on boxing. And if we had seen this at 147 and 140, imagine what a Danny Garcia with a boxing ring IQ like that. performance in this fight, he would have ripped through everybody, at least most people in the division. But him and Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia could have won that fight if he actually boxed more and moved his head more. Same thing with the Sean Porter fight. But the problem was is that Danny was fighting flat footed. But now we understand why Danny Garcia wasn't doing that, because he was not applying himself enough with boxing. He was applying him. He was like I think it's similar to Edgar Berlanga, but it's in a different, it's in a different shade. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny Garcia is a great boxer when he knows how to box. Because think about it, Danny Garcia in the amateurs, from what I knew, when he fought Terrence Crawford, just go back and watch that fight. But he was boxing. Like Danny Garcia was not trying to knock dudes out. He was trying to box. So I think if that style of Danny Garcia can get rebirthed into 154, we could very well see Danny knock off some dudes at 154, man. I think he would knock out Sebastian Fundora. I think he would knock out Tony Harrison. Well, I don't think okay, look, for people that support Tony Harrison and for Tony Harrison team members that could be watching, I don't think Danny would knock him out easily. But I think Danny, if he boxes the way he did against Jose Benavidez, I think him and Tony would be like a Zab Judah versus, Miguel Cotto type of fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that's just how I see that fight going down, because Danny knows how to figure people out like Tony. But Tony, he knows that if he can't hurt Danny, but he knows he could put Danny in a tough position, then the fight itself is going to be very, very difficult. But here we go. We go to the scorecards. Whoa, the first judge had it a fucking draw? 116 to 112. Okay, 117, 111. Danny. Yeah. Garcia. Danny Montana. Danny Montana. Danny Montana. Danny Montana. Danny Montana. Danny Montana. Ah! Man, I'm so glad I'm a young man. Danny Montana. Danny Montana. Danny Montana. Congrats, Danny Garcia. Great victory, man. Yeah, Danny Garcia, he funny, man.
But I would like to fight a rematch with Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman.
Or been bothering you for 5 years. Yeah, I would like to, because he took my brother, he took my oath, so I want to get him back. But if not, I'll take.
Yeah, Amanda Nunes, she's walking to the ring right now.
For the middleweight title at 155.
The Queen, Amanda Nunes, welcome back. Welcome to the Octagon.
Thank you, thank you. Well, you see the emotion there. Can you describe your emotion on your performance here this evening? I'm happy with my performance. I feel like I did a good job. Pretty much fighting his backyard. I'm fighting.
Yeah, Jose Benavidez gave it his best shot, bro.
I took his punches like nothing. As you can see, they were hurting me. I honestly felt like I thought I won, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna let this bring me down. A loss just makes you stronger, and I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to fight at the Barclays Center. I just want to thank everyone that's been out there. All the fans. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here. My team, make you stronger. And I want to give a shout out to Legends Auto in Seattle too. How much can you relate to what Danny just said? What you've had to overcome with your leg? It's tough. Life is tough. It doesn't always go your way. We have our ups and downs, but I feel like I try to stay positive. Positive, even though when the doctor said I wasn't gonna walk. I'm not even supposed to be walking right now. I didn't let that get to me. I feel like the only one who can stop me is myself. I'm the only one who can stop me. If I don't want to do it, if I don't really want it, I'm not going to do it. No one can tell me I can't do it unless I don't want to do it. So, he's a great person. We had a hell of a fight tonight. I just want to thank my dad, my team out there. We're happy to be here. Terrific. To be here. We're happy to fight for, Showtime, PBC. Terrific support.
Shout out to Showtime and PBC, man. Wow, what a great performance, man.
Jim and one who is definitely dedicated.
Danny Garcia in the show, baby. Woo! Man, all the Puerto Ricans are out there, man. Well, Puerto Rico, we got our victory today. Or got it tonight. So shout out to Danny Garcia. Shout out to the Benavidez family. All y'all are good people, man. And yeah, man, I'm just happy that Danny let that out, man, because that's just something that not a lot of people really understand out of some fighters. And I'm happy that Danny Garcia expressed that, because he I was kind of thinking he wasn't feeling the same after the Errol Spence loss. Not to say Errol Spence was the reason of his depression. I think it was because there was other outside stuff where he was psychologically taken to a different level. So that's what happens when when you have those glitz and glamour get to you, and psychologically it just turns you into a different person. So but yeah, Steve Farhood had a 119-109. I kind of had it just 9 rounds to 10 rounds to 2 or 9 rounds to 3 if you want to be generous. But yeah, I give Jose a lot of credit. I don't know where he goes from here. I think Jose's next few fights at 154. I don't know, man. I think a good fight for him to get back into the winning column would be like a fight with I don't know. I wouldn't mind a fight with Erickson Lubin. I think him and Lubin would be a good sell. Brian Perella, that's a good style matchup. I wouldn't mind a rematch with that Argentinian dude. He just got knocked out by Hazma Shiraz. Or actually, you know what? Hazma Shiraz, he fights at middleweight, so I don't know if Jose wants to do that, but I think Jose, if he wants to just get back into the winning column, he could he could fight some, decent low level veteran just to get back into the winning stages and then work his way back up. But yeah, that was a good fight, man. I had lots of fun watching that, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, I don't have that much else to really say, but thank you guys for watching. I don't understand why I don't get any views for for the live streams. I know I have people that come in and watch, but I guess it's just probably just due to the algorithm. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Please like, rate, comment, share, subscribe. Do what y'all gotta do, man. And with that, I am out. I will see you guys later, and I will be back on track sooner than later. I'll probably come out with some more gaming videos. I actually came out with some good, whatchamacallit, intros and outros for my gaming stuff. So I'll see you guys soon on that. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. And this is K Rod signing out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Salute to WT, and salute to all the Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, for boxing, bro. So I'll see y'all later. Peace out. Bye.